reply them together at the last sections. So currently, let me jump to the first section. So first, let me present the Neomow X, our exciting new robot mower to you. So I want to explain why we designed the Neomow X first. So as we all know, in traditional mow machine, it's really, really noisy and it's time consuming. And you have to mow at the very hot summertime. Even though currently there are a lot of robot mower already in the market, but most of them are still using the wire as the boundaries. And you have to put a lot of work on the pre-infrastructures. So due to those reasons, we have bring out our new generation robot mowers, Neomow X. I want to show you some design story behind the robot. From these pictures, you can see how we designed the Neomow X from a general concept into a final product. This is how it gradually evolved. And here is more details. And now you can see how strong the front wheel is. And here are more design details. Even the carbon fiber-like textures was, you can show in the bumpers. And from side, it's also very gorgeous. We have a pattern design cutting blade, which can efficiently prevent the grass to be stuck inside. So I want to introduce the product by 4 parts. First one was most accurate and precision navigation system. The second part was very intelligent obstacle avoidance system. The third part was the very user-friendly your lawn management system. The third part is about the hardware and the qualities. So currently, actually, there are few solutions on the market, but most of them are relied on RTKs. That's why we bring out a new solutions based on the laser scanner. From here, you can see the 3D maps. So why we choose laser scanner except the RTKs? As we all know, the RTK signals will be huge influenced by interference. If you have trees on your lawns, or if you're building, if you have walls at the corner of the walls, the signal of the satellite will be very weak. But with laser scanner, you can mow under the trees. You can even mow at the not influenced by the weathers or day or night. You just need to manage the robot, follow the virtual boundaries, and the robot will finish both mapping and boundary recognition. Due to the laser scanner, it's really, really easy to set up your robot. You don't need to worry about the signals. You can put wherever it's convenient for you, even in the garage or in the halls. And we also equipped a lot of sensors, not only LiDAR, but also visions. So with LiDAR, we can easily detect the high and tall obstacles and smartly avoid them. But the very low obstacles like animals or the tubes on your lawns. So we have vision system can recognize them and avoid them. And there is the last fence, we have the physical bumpers to prevent the accidents. So due to our precision system, the robot can mow patently. And compared to the traditional solutions, the efficiency is 3 times higher. And you can manage the zone area no matter what kind of your lawn is, no matter how many sections your lawn has. And you can schedule the lawn mowing tasks. No matter you are in your home or outside or traveling, so you can arrange the task easily and arrange the mowing personality. While the robot has run out of the power, it will automatically back to charging, and he will always remember where last time he was stopped, and he will back to the stop point and start the task again. And now you can see the whole pictures of our hardwares. It's not integrated with a lot of sensors, but also the great motors and the strong batteries. With those great hardwares, the robot can climb up 45% slopes. And with our front wheel driving system, it can easily go over high bumpers or obstacles. And with our strong motors, the cutting noise is really, really low. And also it's equipped with the rain sensors. Once it detects the rain is heavy, it will back to the garage or the stations. And it's IP5 level waterproof. So you can easily clean the robot by waters. So here are the parameters. I guess most of you guys already seen these pictures in the group. So later on, maybe we can discuss all over this for more details. And I also want to share more information about us. So actually, we only founded at last year, but we've been in the robot industry for more than 6 years. So most of our R&D team was coming from another very famous robotic company called Candela Robotic. And currently, Hookii has over 50 persons, and 70% are R&D guys. And every year, we spend 70% costs over R&Ds. So like I mentioned before, we have years experience over robotic industry, but mostly commercial robotic. So last year, we get into the mower industry, robot mower industry. And we already launched our first generation product, Neomow X. And from below, you can see the injection model, which is, we already invest a lot of money and prepare the mass production line for the Neomow X. And now I'm very glad to announce that 2 days later, we will launch our new product at Kickstarters. So please keep in tuned, and we will share more information inside the group. And also we will provide more and more videos for you guys. Okay, so I guess you guys are very interested in us and our product. So let's jump into the second sections. I will take you guys have a virtual visit to our office. So currently I'm standing at the front desk of Hookii. Just follow me. So I have to mention that currently is in the middle night of China. So the office is almost empty because it's too late. But here you can see our office. So we have over 50 people, like I mentioned before, and most of them are R&D guys. But we are a very complete team. So this is our assembly rooms, but there are too much secrets inside. I cannot show you more. And this is the working area for the most of peoples. And you can see how dark outside from the window. And every year we spend a lot of money over R&Ds. And we have a very strong team, not only in R&D, but also sales and after sales. This is our meeting room, but I will take you to more areas. So let's check the product. Because it's a little bit late, so it's almost empty, like I mentioned. So here you can see the prototypes of Neomow X. And this one is our first generation product, Neomow S, but it's wire-based. And now still you can find it in Amazon. And this is Neomow X. So the eventual product will be very similar look at this, even though this is a prototype, but this is very close to the final version. And you can see the colors and textures and the size. And we are using very environmental friendly plastic for it. And we also have patented our cutting systems. And from my back, you can see the garage, but it's still in design. And some secret project, but today I cannot reveal too much information about that. So let's get to the exciting part. Real machine demonstrations. So like I just mentioned before, our core R&D team is coming from one of the most famous robotic company in China called Candela Robotic. So we're sharing the same floors. So that side is Candela Robotic. And I prepared some demonstration over there. Okay, just follow me. Still today, Candela Robotic is one of our shareholders, actually. So I will grab a phone. So here you can see, this is the projection of my mobile phone. And you can manage the tasks. You can set the mowing height. And this one actually is how 3D laser scanner works. So you just build a 3D map inside the machines. And actually, this is how how the world looks like in robot mind. And you can see it's a 3D map. And it will be securely and locally stored in your local machines. And you can see it has different mowing zones and also the forbidden zones. So now let's have a demonstration of how it works. I will send a command. Okay, you can see. Once the robot gets my command, it will start mowing. So at the corner, we set a forbidden zones. And I'll put some random obstacles inside. So currently, the robot is starts his task, and he will mow in parallel. At the same time, I guess I can answer more of your questions. So I will be on the live stream as well. You can comment any questions about us, and I will show the robot. So now I will demonstrate how the collision avoidance works. Like I stand in front of it. The robot will smartly bypass me. It's very, very close. So there are not too much grass left not to be cut. And once it reaches no-go zones, it will stop. If I jump into the robot, very, very close, and he will step back until he has enough space to bypass me. So you can see how smart the robot is. So some of you guys mentioned about the speed. Actually, the speed was calculated by the best mowing effects. So, but it's customized for you guys. You can, if you has your gas species is different, you can set up different mowing speed and the moving speed. And now I will put this obstacles. Let's see how it reacts. He will recognize it. So I can move the obstacles anywhere. It can easily recognize it and avoid it. Because I already mentioned now it's the middle at night of China. And due to the network limitations, we cannot live stream the outdoors grass today. And you can see from the screen, like how much it has been mown and what's the percentage and how long it works already. And now you can see, no matter how I move the obstacles, the robot will recognize it and bypass it. Actually, we have already uploaded a lot of mowing videos. Because outside the network condition is very limited. So it's not easy to do the live stream. We need the VPNs to do the live stream in China. Okay, let's move this away to see if he can cut the place which was occupied before. So once I move the obstacle away, he will cut the place where he didn't cut before. So a lot of questions has been asked, and there was a last sections. I will answer all those questions one by one later, all together. Is that okay? So let's finish the demonstration first. It will not take too much time. And if I press the stop button, the robot will stop, of course. You just need to ask him to back to work again. Sorry. And then you will back to work again. So for localizations, we mainly use the laser scanner, not the cameras. The camera is mainly for the very low obstacles avoidance. And we plan to do more live shows later. So for the pin code, actually you have to match we have a pairing code to the machines. So one phone can only bind in one machines. So if your robot was stealed by the theft, so you can your phone will binding with your machine, so he cannot use unless you unbound it. And at the last, it will cut in the edge. So later it will show. You can see now he is still cutting the most of the areas. Most of our cutting knives is standard, but we still recommend the users to use our knives because we have tested it very much. So we can make sure the cutting effect. Yes, you can control robot by the remote control mode. For the standby power, it doesn't cost too much, only like few watts. So you don't need to worry too much about that. And also it has sleeping mode, which almost consumes nothing. To hear it, okay. So later on, I will show how I will try to lift the robot up to see the safety functions. And once you can see the cutting blades is rotating, and you will try to stop gradually, right? I'm not sure if you guys can see very clearly over the live stream. Now it's stopping. You see? And I put it back and recover it. You are back to work. You see, I'm not sure if you guys hear the beepers, but it do has the sounds when someone lifting it, and then your phone will has a signal or have a notifications. Because the comments is too much, I cannot read once at all. So I will try to catch up and answer your questions. Yes, you can have multiple robots registered in one phones. And for this area, it's almost finished. So later on, he will move into another area. So we already set up a passage between two areas. You can check the robot. The last cutting will be the edge cutting. It will follow the edge and cutting the edge. This is not the max speed right now. So currently the speed is 0.35, which according to our test is very efficient to make sure the cutting effect. But the robot's moving speed can up to 0.8 meters per second. So now the robot is cutting the edge. So now he actually is following the edge and cutting the edge. So can show the cutting discs and blade. Later on, I will show you more details about the cutting disc and blade designs. Yes, yes. So between two zones, we can. The Stephen says if you want the notifications between the robot, between the two zones when the robot is moving. So yes, we can do that. We can provide these functions later. Currently, the robot knows where it's going. And later on, I will show you the cutting blades. Where is the cutters when it's getting stuck? Yes. Now the cutting disc is stopped. So now he will move to another cutting zones according to his schedule. And now currently, if I lift the machines, you can see the cutting disc is not rotating. He's just moving. And now he will continue back to his task. So the light condition has actually no effect for the machines. So you can see now robot is cutting another area. And he is moving to another area and cutting. And now I will send him back to the charging stations. So let's mark the place where he stopped. It's almost here. So the robot will back to the charging station according to my commands. And he will, for the passage, he will only follow in the passage that you let him to go. So the black one was the stop point. Now the robot is back to the charging station. Yes, some of you mentioned is 2D maps. Yes, we only provide the 2D map because 3D map is too large. So you will consume a lot of data, and it will be very, very slow. So you can see robot is back to moving, back to charging, sorry. And now I will send him, now the state says it's charging, and I will send him back to mowing. He will ask me, should do a new mowing or keep mowing? I will say keep mowing, and to see if the robot can back to the place. Remember where he stopped. So currently I'm sitting inside the buildings. There is absolutely no GPS signals. All the RTK solutions cannot work inside the room. So actually it's really, really hard for the outdoors robot to run it inside the doors. So you can see we don't put any RTK solutions inside. So you can see robots will moving back to the place where he stopped last time and stop to moving again. But he will, you see? Okay. I guess today's demonstration is pretty much, but tomorrow we will have a next round live stream. So today, I think you guys have left a lot of questions. So I will ask you guys, try to answer all the questions all together, okay? So let's go to the third sections. I will try to answer questions with you guys. Okay, so we left some minutes for you guys, so to make sure we can have a very close communicate. And I'm really thank you that so much people are caring about us and so much people looking forward to the robot. So I will try to answer the questions one by one, but because there is too much questions, I cannot catch up. So I will collect them and try to answer them. So why is shows the recent 5? I'm not sure if I get all the questions, but you can still comment. I will try to catch up more. So can you also do Kickstart? Valo said, oh, sorry, it's too quick. Can you also do Kickstarter shipping to Estonia? Yeah, sure. Kickstarter shipping to all over the world. If you can access to that. What measurement of the charging station? What's the measurement? So it has a installation instructions in the group. You can check it. So it's too much question. It's too quick. I cannot catch up. Sorry. What did you? The Karsten says, what did you not have obstacle set up for the mower? To clear. I didn't get your questions. So currently, for the obstacles, we are still improving, but most of the obstacles we can detect and solve it. How's the app's progress? Julian says, how's the app's progress today? Like I showed you before, most of functions is already there, but still we are doing optimizations. So apps for Neomow is not involved. So yes, we understand that. So, but Neomow X, we will try to bring out brilliant apps and the best user experience for you guys. How close to the edge can robot cut? It's about 20 centimeters. So I have 2 zones and the road between, if it's possible, only manual from zones. Yes, the pathway that robot follows can only be followed by your remote controls setup. So it cannot randomly running in your yard. What packages and rewards will be released? Okay, for this one, just keeping in tune for our Kickstarter activities. So I'm not quite sure about what kind of packages will be released, but let's keep some surprise. How do you have authorized app between your cloud and to the mower? Yes, well, we will strictly follow the privacy laws, both Europe and Americas. So all the data that's saved on the cloud will be strictly follow the rules, and all the servers will be built in the inside the local, like American or Europe. There are some German questions in Germany, so I cannot read that right now. My law is very uneven due to the heavy machine. How will this robot handle this wheel track? Okay, so currently the robot can get over about 5 centimeters if it's the bump, if it can just get over it. But it's a very deep groove. I'm not quite sure if the robot can, but you can. I'm not sure if you see previous videos that we have later on have a secret project which has 4-wheel driving. So maybe that one can really covers your yard. Where will it to French? Okay, so for the Kickstarter guys, we will be it will be our first batch deliveries, which will happen at early of December. Do you plan to show live stream pictures of the camera in future apps? It depends, because the camera will spend too much data. I'm not sure if we have enough data. The live stream is okay, but I don't think currently the suppliers can provide enough data to upload the video stream. Could you ship Estonia on release? Yes. Deliver in Belgium, of course. So most of the Europe area will be covered. As of FieldITech, they still wait some certifications for Europe. Yes. So currently we're already working on the contract, and then the contract is finished. So we are actually working on the certifications, but it will take us like 2 months. So if everything goes well, so we will get the certification at November. So you see, we are experienced because we already have our first generations was already on Amazon and the Europe market. We already get the CE certification once. So we are experienced. Can the pass from one zone to another up to 500 meters should be more loads in our more than one loads? Yes. I just demonstrate the 2 different loading zones, and if the robot physically can pass the way, it can go through that. How do you report crash log back to the dev team, and how do you handle due to replaced on? Okay, so for the crash log, it will stop locally, but for some very crucial data, and we will just, how to say, we will try to clean the data without any client privacy. And we will only send some errors to let our after-sales team to analyze the problems. It will both send to the cloud and also save locally. There are some, I guess it's German question in Germany. So later on, I will try to translate them and to see. Too bad for display in the office alone. First, I mentioned that it's middle night of China. Currently, it's 1:40 a.m. So I cannot show you outside because I want to catch up most of people for your convenient time. And actually, the outdoor robot running inside the room is really, really hard. Most of them are relied on RTKs and the GPS signals. So they cannot actually run inside the office. Do you plan to let the counting disk rotate in 2 directions? That's a good question. We didn't consider about this before. So first we equipped with the GPS. There is no GPS signals, but the robot inside has the GPS modules. So it will recognize if it's bestowed. Yes, we will try to have a live stream in the real garden if the time is convenient for you guys. But we already provide a lot of videos for mowing in the real garden. You can check inside the group. We are for light condition, we are not influence the laser scanner. The second, yes, the 4G network package will be subscribed. Will the mower have USB port for you and provide log? Currently, we at report of the data will be uploaded to your phones so we can check the log by the phone. Did you already tell us something about the pledge options? I had to pause for a moment. For the pledge options, no, not yet. I didn't show you about the, I mentioned because we want to leave some surprise. Sorry, I have to see. Why the signal on the grass not good? So most of, I guess most of your yard or garden besides your house. So first, the RTK is heavily relied on the receivers. So if your garden is close to the wall or there is an area close to the wall, the signal will be very bad. Second, if your garden or your yard has a tree, the GPS signal will also be heavily influenced. The third, if the weather's like is cloudy or is have the sunstorm, it will also influence the satellite signals. So that's why we believe the RTK solution will not be the ultimate solution for the robot mowers. Yes, you can do the OTA. We provide OTA functions. So we will keep updating and optimize our robot. Can I do software? What is target price? So target price I already mentioned, it's already set. So it's about twice compared to the Kickstarter price. Next, lasers can need to clean. Yes, it's need to be clean, but we will have a notification for you once we notice that it needs to be clean. With fence and low bushes. I'm not sure if you see the 3D mapping we just showed. So the density is really, really high. And currently our robot So for the laser scanner, is widely used in the autonomous driving. So currently our laser scanner can cover fence and the low bushes. And we will provide more videos to prove that. And we have tested already, which is lost. So you cannot bind in the robot which is lost. Only the original guys unbound it, then you can rebound it again. After early bird, what's the price? So currently the price is about 1199. Yes. So maybe after the early bird will be 100 or 200 more. I'm not sure. So I'm not the marketing guys. So currently for the price, I cannot answer very precisely. When the secret 4x4 mower be released. Okay, so this will be some project maybe next year. So for this year, our focus will be the Neomow X. How about reflect greenhouse windows? So yes, I guess. Sorry, because it's jumping too much. So it do has some inflections, but the laser scanner has the filters to filter to make sure the position is good. And also we fusioned the laser scanner as well as the other sensors. So we can make sure in I think 99% of the garden, the environment we could cover. Detect rain, yes. The robot can detect if the rain is heavy and you are back to the garage or the charging stations. Why only 200? So because the Kickstarter is only early supporting project, so it's not officially sales. So later on, if you want more, I think you mentioned is the early bird. So maybe we will release more. Let's wait to see. I renew my questions. I have a phone and bound it to the mowers. And after a couple of weeks, I lose the mobile phones. Then you can just contact our after sales. Then the after sales team will solve it for you for those special case. Will the mower be bound to the account create on app if you get new phones? I just need to log in. Yes. You just log in, you will be there if you change the phone. Please tell us more about the Hookii. Who are the shareholders? Even though my questions I told us during the street. Yes. I have mentioned before. So most of our R&D team is coming from one of the most famous robotic company, commercial robotic company, Candela Robotic. And you can check it. And actually our shareholder structure is public, but it's in Chinese version. So even though I can show you, but I'm not sure if you guys can recognize it, but it's public and transparent. Please tell us more about Hookii. Will LiDAR be affected by heavy rain or hail? Oh, sorry. I missed out the comments. Yes, a little bit influenced, but not that much. And for the health, I'm not sure what will happen. But for the heavy rains, it's usually not recommended to do mowing because it's bad for your grass. So once the rain sensors detect there is heavy rain, you will back to the charging station. Yeah, any guaranteeing refine project. So actually, we already put a lot of investment on the machines. You see, we already have invested of money in the injection mode. So, of course, we will try as much as possible to finish the project. What about the spare parts if something breaks down? Yes, well, for the after sales team, will provide you the spare parts. This is already in our considerations. Are we going to get Essential Home Kit? Yes, yes. Later on, we will try to connect to them, but currently we do not have the plan to develop it because our apps is smart enough to handle the most of the work. Is a LiDAR exposed so much compared to core motor? Exposed. I'm not. I have no idea about what core mower is. So, but anyway, so I think our laser scanner is really, really good. So we choose one of the most famous laser scanner suppliers. Is the price okay final, or we will have to pay additional VATs? For the VAT or the currently I'm not sure, but I think the price is after VAT, I guess. It's I'm sure the Kickstarter price is including VAT already. Data, your EU. Yeah, we will strictly follow the Europe restrictions. When November, we will get the CE certifications. And I said the first generation we already passed once. So for us, we are experienced. How is repairability? Can the users change most part? Don't need to miss. Yes, yes. We will try as much as possible for the modular design, and for the most of parts, it will be easily changed and repaired. Why should I support your project? All risks. A customer has to have simple buying product. So I guess most of the new technologies has large invests, and that's why we decided to run it on the Kickstarters. And we not only want the money from the supporters, but also we really want all the supporters gave us more suggestions and try our product as much as possible. So for sure, we really want to deliver the robot so we can pre-test the robot over the market. We don't want some quality issues to be exposed once we massively sales. So this is also another reason. And also because it's new technologies, I guess the virtual mower brand cannot easily catch up. That's why the new companies has the chance. Otherwise, all the things will be done by those big companies, right? What's the job? But oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. So my job here, I'm in charge of the R&D team and the product team. Play the CTO roles. Is the handling of the data due to a GDPR for EU? So I'm not sure what is GDPR. So I have to check these special words. So long spam pass. Okay. Post pictures with your full team. Yes, later on, we will post a picture with all the people sitting in the office. And I actually, you can just redraw back to to replay the live stream. So I already sent the show most of the team members in the slides. it does not need GPS to work. Yes, yes, it doesn't rely on GPS. Will the move speed from to talk be the same as? No, currently the back to the station and when you draw in the virtual boundary line, the speed is different. So actually we will open up these entries for you guys. You can just set up it by your preference. It's okay. So later on you can check the replays. We will post the replays inside the group. Yes, we will collect the data, but we will clean that to make sure. First, we will make sure it follows the privacy policies. Second, we will try to clean the data without any privacy information as much as possible. Only leave some errors data to improve our machines. And the third, we will test the privacy options. If you really do not want to share any information, it's also an option. Will you run a beta for your app? So I just demonstrate the robot mowers for the full mowing work, and also including the apps. How long the small parts are available? So I'm not sure what do you mean by how long the spare parts available. So it's, of course, it will be available after our product officially released to the market. And also for the warranty, if you want to mention, if you are talking about the warranties, I guess we will follow the policy locally. Could you imagine the large stage integrated sensors would measure the moistures in the ground and prevent the robot from acting when the ground is wet and soft? Okay, so the laser scanner is will a little bit influenced by the moist, but according to our test, I guess most of the scenario will be covered. And if it's like the driving, it's too much frog, it's not safe for the driving. It's also for the mowing, it's the same. So if the frog is really, really heavy, I'm not sure if it can still works, but we do not recommend the robot to do that, right? It's the same for, we do not recommend you to drive on the road. Sold well. Yes, so for actually Kickstarter has several functions. First is to get support from our early supporters. Second, actually is also our marketing activities. We also want to do the propaganda and to let our brand to get reach to most of peoples and to get familiar with most of peoples. Kickstarter is one of the channel to show our product to the world. It's very good, but isn't exposed to damage when it's just out in open. Or it's made some. So first, the laser scanner covers is made by the special material, and the second is replaceable. So after sales team can replace it for you once it's damaged, and if it's in warranty time, it's free. So I'm confident about my product. So I would say it's better than all the other brands, but I will leave this comments to you guys. You can have the parallel test, and I'm really confident to do any comparisons. So it's really, really warm and a lot of questions, guys. So I guess the time is almost 1 hour. I'm not sure if I still have any questions. And actually, this is our first time live stream. And I really like this way that I can connect with you guys. And I'm really thank you guys to coming to our live stream and asking your questions. I'm not sure if I satisfied your answers or if you still have any doubts for our company and for our product. But I'm sure I will provide more and more information by any forms, live stream or videos, but 2 days later, we will be on the Kickstarter. So please supporting us. Thank you very much. Okay, let's, for the dimension of the robot is in the Facebook group, it has very detailed descriptions. Will there be option to purchase? Yes, yes. The Kickstarter already provide you the option to purchase, right? Thank you so much, guys. I'm not sure if you still have any questions. And for this live stream, this actually, I just mentioned this, our first time. So we would like to provide more live stream. And I really like to talk to you guys face by face. So maybe tomorrow or even after we launched on Kickstarters, I still can do live stream with you guys. And I still can share what's the progress of our product and what, I'm not sure if I can really answer your concerns, but I will try as much as possible. I think the slides will be covered in the replays. So we cannot provide you the slides, but I'm sure we will put the replay videos. Okay, I think I already occupied most of you guys so much time. So thank you for coming to our live stream. And really thank you. So I hope you guys can enjoy next time our live stream. Maybe tomorrow we will have the next one. And one more, tomorrow I will show you, to you how to mapping and how to create a map. So this may be also very interesting for you guys. So I will demonstrate that functions. So, or you have any good ideas, like how should I demonstrate robot? Or if you have any features that you want to see from robot, you can just leave the comments. And once I collect them, I will try to demonstrate them for you guys. But still, I have to say sorry that we are still in progress. So it's not a finished product. So some of the features is not perfect yet. So that's why most of them cannot do or not confident enough to do the live stream. Actually, live stream is much restricted compared to the videos, because videos you can shoot thousands of times, just choose the success ones. But live stream you cannot, right? Yes, there will be more independent tests, but because we, you know that our prototype is limited, and it will take time to shipping, and also the independent tester has spent time to testing, and also because we have different versions of softwares, so there will be more testing videos to be released. So like I mentioned before, we choose Kickstarter not only to looking for the supporters, but also it's a marketing activities to spread our brands. We want to have a lot of supporters to know us. We also want the Hookii, this brand, to be famous or to be noticed by others. So it's not a purely like a raise money project. It's also marketing activities. Yes. We want to do a propaganda, right? Okay, thank you. So I hope next time live stream, I can still see you guys, and you can still leave comments inside the group, and I will try to collect them, and I will demonstrate more features for you guys, and we will upload the video later. Thank you, guys. Thank you.